Wow, did we have a low carb day. Come on around, stick around, see what I eat. You want to know about keto, you want to know how to lose weight, watch what I eat, and you can really get some great information and some great ideas. So hang out and let's get started with this day. So good morning. It's great to have coffee in the morning, I'm telling you. Nothing like a good cup of coffee. Getting used to the black coffee, but I'm telling you, I really miss my cream. So I'm gonna really have to debate whether I'm gonna start putting cream back in my coffee here, the first of the year. So, but anyway, kind of another day of eating. See what we do. Just my morning coffee is just collagen, coffee, and a couple of drops of the monk fruit extract. That's all it is. We'll keep doing it and for a couple more weeks. Pretty close to Christmas right now. So again, I film these probably a week to a week and a half ahead of when I release them. So today is actually the 15th, I think. Yeah, today's the 15th. So when I release it, it'll be, closer, a day or two before the holidays. So hopefully, Maligaya and Pasco to any of my Filipino followers. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff for everybody here in the U.S., Canada, all the good Christians, right? So hopefully everything's going well. Hopefully you're all set for Christmas now. I know today I got to go do a couple things online, and then I think I'm pretty much done. But yeah, I think things are going well. The work at work is just crazy. It's just, a lot of crazy things going on. We're trying to figure out how to ramp up schedules to meet customer requirements, and we're just getting really, really super busy. Lots going on. So we're doing a lot of moving and shuffling things around at work. So it's been really, really, really crazy. So good, but it's a good thing. It really is. I like being busy. It makes the time go by really fast, and But and then of course YouTube is getting pretty busy. Hopefully you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and then hit that little bell icon so that you get notified of upcoming videos. All right. We'll come back in the next segment. We'll talk a little bit about what I'm going to have for lunch, and then maybe kind of show you just a brief summary of the supplements that I take. All right, and I do have the links down for all that stuff down below for all the supplements and stuff. So if you want to go down and check them out, and you can go down there and check those links out. And all right, I'll come back in the next segment and we'll talk about what we're doing for the rest of the day. All right, let's talk about lunch. So first of all, I put together my supplements. So this is a magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin B12. Fish oil, trying to think what else is in here, zinc tablets, I also, the MSM Pure, I'm taking the tablets right now just because of the fact I'm not putting the MSM Pure in my coffee, so I'm doing it this way right now, and of course I'm taking my probiotics as well. I'm going to take that right now, take that every morning. And I take these with my lunch. I will maybe next time I'll actually, because it's been a couple of weeks since I've done it, I'll go through and I'll just kind of show you next time I do a day of eating what I'm taking. Now for my lunch, I'm going to take 2 Baby Bells. Those are kind of my snack foods that I'm going to eat. I got 2 Egg Life wraps here that I'm going to take. So these are virtually, I'm going to say 0 carbs, but pretty close to it. I'm actually going to take 2 pieces of cheese out of the variety pack. I'm going to take 2 pieces of the cheddar cheese, 1 for each. Oh. And I also need to get another bag. I got to tell you, so when I do these days of eatings, I don't plan anything out. I don't have any clue what I'm going to eat in the morning. So in the morning, I'm sitting there pawing through the refrigerator looking to see, oh, what do I think I want to take for lunch today? I'm the type of person that if I meal plan, I'll have it, and I do. I do some meal planning on the weekends. And the past few weeks have been kind of crazy, but you know, when I buy stuff, I kind of buy thinking, well, can I take that for lunch or whatever? And then I'm going to actually take some of this turkey breast. This is the Ditson Watson that I buy at Costco. Actually, it's really clean ingredients. So I'm really happy with it. I got to say that we went to Costco the other day, and man, they were out of a lot of stuff. They didn't have any of the 505 chips. They didn't have any of this. They didn't have. There was like, I don't know, 5, 6 things that we put on our list that we buy almost every time. Oh, the cod that we buy. They didn't have any of that. The frozen cod that we buy. There was just a ton of stuff. It seemed like that they were out of a lot of stuff. I don't know whether it's at all the Costco's or whether it's a busy time of year or whatever, but normally we buy this. This was frozen from the last time we went. We usually buy a couple packages and then freeze them because they come in 3. And then I'll take half of this, which is about 5 ounces, and that will be my lunch. And then I'll just, cause I like to take the wraps and I'll heat them up and I'll melt the cheese on top of them and kind of make them like a tortilla or something like that. But I'll show you that one, a real little clip of it when I'm at work. But that's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna get a bag and put half of this in the bag, and then I'm gonna pack my lunch. And I will see you at work having lunch. All right, here's my lunch. So you can see the Egg Life wrap on top with the turkey breast. I'm gonna put some cheese on here. Gotta watch what I'm doing. Put the cheese on here. I'm gonna take the other Egg Life wrap here and I'll roll it right on the top here. I'm gonna throw this in the microwave for about 45 seconds, melt that cheese up really nice and good. And then I'm gonna eat lunch, and I'll show you my lunch when it's ready. Alright, here's tonight's dinner. Some broccoli, some chuck roast steak, chuck steak, ribeye steak I should say, and then some mushrooms, peppers, broccoli. Nice, hear that sizzle? Very nice. All right, here is my plated dinner. So it's a stir fry. Like I said, it had we got some steak in it. We got some broccoli in it. We got some sweet peppers in it. We got mushrooms in it. Really, really nice. So that's what we're having for dinner. Something simple and easy, put together. Like simple and easy. Really, really good. Tastes yummy. All right, we'll come back in a little bit and we'll talk about the day. So I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have this for a little dessert with my dinner. Just thought I'd show it to you, seeing how I had my phone here. But it's a raspberry. I ate half of them yesterday. This is about half of the package. So about a third of a cup. So I'm gonna have that, and when we come back, I'll throw that in my macros. And I also had some of the peanuts as well, so I added that and I threw that into my macros as well. So let's see how we did. All right, we're done eating for the day, right? So I'm going to actually move this a little closer, talk to him. Yeah, so we're done eating for the day. I think it was a good day. I'm going to talk a little bit about, today's the last day I'm wearing that continuous glucose monitor unless they send me another one. So I don't have another one to put on, so I'll take it off in the morning and I'll be done. I'll probably actually take it off tonight. And then I'm going to be done with it. Just going to show you where I was today. Was really nice. It was really nice to understand it and to go through it. I'll do a much more in-depth video. I will talk I'm not going to talk about today because today's day is not complete yet. You got to wait until 2 hours after the meal. I will go back just a little bit. So this was on the 13th, right? So this was a while ago. But I just kind of wanted to go through it, kind of again reiterate some of the things I saw on it. Again, in the morning I have my coffee. The bottom of it looks like this. I'll actually put it up here so you can actually see it better. So it has the scale of 10, the peak, the exposure, the stability, and the recovery. So the recovery takes 2 hours to get back to where you were originally before you started. Just the peak was how high does it go? Does it spike? If it goes more than, I think it's 29 points, it's considered a spike, and that's not good. And then exposure is how long does it take and all that stuff. So it does have this chart where, like here in the morning, where I had my collagen, my coffee with the collagen in it, I started out and my glucose kind of, again, in the morning when I get up, it kind of goes up a little bit. It went up to 93. Then it spiked up and went up to 113 after I had breakfast, and then it came down to 89. So it was overall, it was good. The peak was 113, right? So that's as high as it went. It was a delta of 25 points, right? So, all right, sorry about that. My camera died. The battery died, I should say, in the camera. So I actually just bought some replacement ones, and I just got them in yesterday. So I plugged them in, so good thing. So I have a backup battery. So anyway, just continuing on with that. So it just kind of shows that, kind of goes up and down. I'll show you the next one. So when we had lunch the other day, I had a salad with Italian dressing. So again, it shows that there was a 10 all the way down, with the exception of the 7 on the recovery. So I'll show you here, and you can see it went from 86, it went up to 99, and it kind of stayed up there. So I don't know why or anything else. Overall, it was still good, still below 100, right? And then of course for dinner, we actually ate more of that Filipino meatloaf and some broccoli. And again, they were all 10s on here. And then again, it started at 92, it went up to 111 and came back down to 93. So it actually gave me a score of all 10s on that one because it stayed below 100, it didn't peak, kind of stayed level. I said one of the interesting things I found over the past 2 weeks was on Friday night we went out and had dinner. My wife and I went out and had dinner. And we went to Red Lobster, and when we were at Red Lobster, we had calamari, which I know is bad, right? And it really reflected in here. It gave me a score of 8 for the night. I had a spike up in my blood glucose. It went all the way up to 151 points, so it spiked way up. We actually we ate dessert too, so something I shouldn't have done, but it jumped all the way up 151. So yeah, we wanted to test to see whether it would accurately read it, because all the readings I had were pretty good. I mean, and again, NutriSense has they have a dietitian that talks to you, and we chat just about every day, with exception on the weekends. But it's just kind of really interesting to find out some of the things that you find out. One of the things I found out too is we went out for breakfast on Saturday morning, and I asked the person. I said, I'm going to have an omelet with some cheese, sausage, and bacon in it. And I said in the omelet, I said, is it just eggs in the omelet, or do you put anything else in with the eggs when you make the omelets? And they told me no, they just use eggs. And that morning I had that, and I would say it was not true, because boy, I'll tell you, and she asked me about it, because here's that day. It was started off at 96. It jumped up to 136, and then it came down to 98 in the 2 hours time. So that was a jump of like 36 points, 49 points or something like that. So it jumped way up again. And so there had to be something else, and they had to be putting pancake batter or something else in the eggs. So again, just so you know, when you're going out and you're eating at a restaurant or something else like that, you don't really quite know what they're putting into the food. Even if you ask them to put it in there, it may be incorrect or inaccurate. So just to kind of let you know to be careful when you're out, right? So I put it in my carb manager as eggs and sausage and bacon, but in reality there was something else there that caused that glucose spike. So there was something else in that probably kicked me out of ketosis. I got kicked out of ketosis the night before when we went out to dinner, but it was a date night. We had fun. It's the holiday season. We're going to do that kind of stuff. We do it once, maybe twice during this whole peak, and we have fun. The rest of the time we're staying good. So let's talk about a little bit about today. So just a reminder of today, what I ate today. I started off the morning with a coffee, and then Latana monk fruit extract drops, and then for lunch I had the Egg Life wraps with the Ditson Watson turkey breast with the cheddar cheese on it, and then I had 2 Baby Bells with it. That's what I had for lunch. Then we had the steak mixed in with the mushrooms, the broccolis, and the peppers, and there was a couple of tablespoons of butter in it. And then we ate some red raspberries, and for a snack I actually ate some peanuts too. So I included that in here today. And even with the snacks, the raspberries and peanuts in here, we'll go through it here. It actually was a really, really good day. It was really a super low carb day. Let's go through it. So I'm up here. Protein was 113 out of 101, so it was a good day. Lots of protein in it. Of course, the turkey breast. And then again with the steak, so it was pretty good. My fat was 132, so that was good. Almost perfect on the macro as far as that goes, and the protein. And then my calories was 1,690, so that was really, really good. That was out of a goal of 1,620, so it was almost on the money. My total carbs here was 14 out of 20, so my total carbs was low for the day. So it was really, really good. You can really, really eat low carb, ketogenic diet and eat well. I don't care what anybody tells me, how restrictive that is or how much they miss food. There's not much I can't figure out how to replace or eat something in its substitute that's pretty dang good, and it works fine in my diet. And then fiber was 6, and then my total net carbs was 8. So if I was doing net carbs, it was 8. Again, going into this, we're going into the new year. A lot of people are talking about stalls and having issues, or they even want to do keto when they get started. I have links down below. Feel free to contact me. I have an email down there. Join me over on Instagram or on Facebook page. I haven't done much on Facebook. I'm going to try to be more active, and I'm going to be honest with you, I've been really, really busy at work and everything else, so it's been hard to manage all of it. Been a lot more active on Instagram, so make sure you go over there and check out the Instagram page. That would be really awesome. I would love to get that up to a couple thousand folks as well. So that's going to be the next thing that we work to try to get up. We've been putting a lot of reels and stuff on there as of late. So really, really appreciate if you go over there and check some of those things out as well. If you have anything I can do and help you with, or anything you think, comments or anything, let me know down below. Like I said, email me. I'm always here to help you. We do have a web page as well, with a lot of our recipes and stuff are on that web page. So go over there and check out that web page. It's really, really an awesome place to go over there and get some recipes, as well as get some other great information over there as well. Any way we can help you. That's why we started this channel, was to try to help folks. We get into the new year, there's going to be a lot of hopefully new folks that will join, and if I can help you in some way, shape, or form. Again, I do 20 carbs or less for a ketogenic diet. I am more in the maintenance mode. Next year I do have some plans. I'd like to kind of go on the other side of the 180, down closer to 175. So I'm going to probably do some kind of a cut after the first of the year. But we'll talk about it, and as we go through it. If there's other things I can help you with, again, I've been doing this for over 5 years now. World of knowledge. I think a world of knowledge on what I've done and what's worked for me. I'm not saying it's worked for you. I'm no doctor or nurse or nutritionist or anything else, but I'm always willing to help. So that's again, that's why we started it. 20 total carbs. It's the way to go. It's the best. It's going to keep you eating wholesome food, good foods. Keep you away from the keto junk foods as much as you can, especially when you're starting out, and you'll have the most success with it, right? So check it all out, and see what you think. Hey, if you enjoyed this content, there is some more awesome videos like this one over here that you're going to want to watch, or check out this one over here and click on this logo over here, and make sure that you don't miss any of the other great content and great videos that we're putting out. So I will talk to you in the next video.